All right. Shalom, Sister Deborah, prophetess in the wilderness. And you know what? That's all right with me. Coming again on this Deborah platform with another message. I will say this is a lovely morning in which the Most High, Ahaya, has made, and I, Sister Deborah, shall and I will rest therein. I'm coming with a hopefully a short message. I come to understand something that is a mystery. I believe this mystery itself holds the answer to many things. I believe the mystery itself holds the answer to many questions and many things. And the mystery is denying the power. I think we as people have denied the power of Yah. We have denied his power for so long to where his power is not looked at or respected in any shape, form, or fashion, or nor is it feared. His power is not even feared when it should be. So I believe that we are in a state of mind where we are totally gone. And it's going to get even worse. How can you get worse than totally? That's when you're going to see how gone people are. Because right now, people can't see it. Because they're in their own little world. Okay, and they thinking that, oh, this is happening here and here and here. These things are happening, but it's not that bad. Oh, yes, it is. Because if it gets any worse, I don't know what many of you all would do. Because it is really bad. And denying his power is something I come to grip in the last few days. First of all, I want to apologize for yesterday not coming on yesterday, and I need to stop saying I would be going live until I post. And when I post, then that's when I will go live. I need to stop saying that I will be or would be, and just leave it open. Okay, I fell asleep like at 4:30, 5 o'clock, and I didn't wake up to that late that night. That's just how tired Sister Deborah was yesterday. But I want to say today that we are there's a mystery going on, and I see the mystery for what it is, but I'm trying to kind of put the pieces together and understanding how could we have missed everything through that power. And what is that power that we continue to deny? When we tell you that power that we continue to deny is the Father's right hand and the stretched out arm, what the world called Christ. That's the power that we continue to deny. Okay? And when we deny that power, then we can't hear him, nor see him, understand him, nor know him at all. So this is why people don't know him. Even those who have been on the devil platform for years, still don't know spirit and truth. What did he say? Ever learning, never coming to the knowledge. Ever learning, never coming to the knowledge. And what he's saying, those that goes out here and have been a student of man and a student of books, those are the people who are ever learning, because they'll never reach the knowledge of truth. Even though within them, they think they got it nailed to the wall. They think they master it. They will never find truth, because they don't understand it can't be found in a book. It can't be found in your power and in your strength and in your authority and in your will. Okay? So therefore we wrestle with the power, and before we get defeated, we are deny it, so we don't have to wrestle with the power. So we will deny the power, and that's what people are living on. They living on no power of Yah. Now, I was speaking to someone regarding what happened when I woke up a few days ago, and I was just lying in the bed, and I kind of like woke up, and I kind of turned, and it was time for me to get up, but I decided just to lie there. But the moment I opened my eyes, it said, it is lawlessness. It is lawlessness. And I'm like, and the reason why I think he was saying that is because that's the reality. That's the truth of the whole matter. The reason why things are the way that it is and it's going is because there's no law. It's lawlessness. There's nothing here on the earth that people are going to follow. And that which they do follow, they are already weakening it. It means no one seems to see no righteous in what they're doing, because there's no righteous found in them. See, I'm gonna tell y'all something. The difference between Sister Deborah and many others. Sister Deborah speaks spirit and truth. That means anything that I speak, it's gonna have to be given to the glory and the honor of the Creator, because I can't do nothing with it. You see what I'm saying? He says to me, Deborah, it is lawlessness. What does that mean? So I had to go into it deeper and realize that there's no law. It's lawlessness. People don't know rules. That's why people are doing the things that they're doing. And I'm like saying, but Father, that's kind of scary. It ain't meant to scare you. It's meant for you to speak that what I have spoken in you. But that's just how you're feeling kind of scary or scared. That's the way the people should be feeling. You see? Because when there's no law, when it's lawlessness, that means that there's no rules, no guidelines. Someone said when I called the police and they put me on a hold or a recorder, that's how it's going to be, y'all. They're not going to, the law itself as we see it, it's not going to even uphold the law in which it used to be. It's lawlessness. And we think if we walking in something that's going to be there to help us and get us out of situation. No, baby. Did y'all see those two paramedics? They just found out that they killed another person. It was another person that was in their care. Paramedics. They already found out that they had smothered someone that was in their care, and now they found out they had killed another. See, that which is in the dark shall come to the light. But the problem is there's no law. There's no, it's everything goes. So even when people will talk about purging, baby, that has started already. But because people are caught up in the false teaching and the deceivers out here, they can't see what is before them. But see, the scary thing about it is when it comes to their door knocking. Oh, it's going to, baby. Oh, it is going to. It's going to come to your door. It's just like when someone hit my car. Hit and run. Broad daylight. Anybody could have got their tags. Anybody could have seen what had happened and followed them. Broad daylight. That is purge, you guys. See, y'all don't understand. That is a form of purge. A purging. A purge. You know the movie? And y'all, you can't see it until it get to the highest of the highest. Then everybody's going to pretend they oh, this happened and this happened. It's too late. And what is going on? Because there is a nation of people that's being judged that is out of their mind. That part of Deuteronomy, that end game said until they are destroyed, and it's in there about 7 times. The end of Deuteronomy, until they are destroyed mentally. And some of them are fully physical. I mean, destroyed, dead. It's because we have connected to so much word voices in the land that has deceived us for so long, and we liken it to striving and praising them to the point Yah is not even in the midst of us. He's not in the midst of us trying to correct us and trying to get us this way and that way. He's saying, he's already have said, okay, I laid my ground, my foundation, my end, my beginning, Deborah, and they can't see none of it. And it's not because they can't see it. I knew they couldn't see it. But I laid things there for those that I have given the eyes to see and the ears to hear. Those that can't see, they ain't gonna see. Those that can't hear, they ain't gonna hear. That's why they can hear a lot of these messages on this devil platform and take heed to it. And let it be the word of Yah out of the mouth of the deceivers. That's the word of Yah to many. So I'm saying to you all that we are in a situation where we have denied everything that he has prophesied about. And I'm coming to grip to understand that I am, and the grip is understanding what the understander, the one that gave me the understanding, is set before me, and not take what the flesh of man is saying and assuming that it is what they are saying. Therefore, I can't hear what the voice, the words that proceed out of the mouth of Yah. See, either you're going to hear the voice out of the mouth of Yah, or you're going to hear the voice out of the mouth of man. It's your choice. Now, it ain't even your choice, because your choice was made in the heaven. And let me explain to y'all why. I realized that I taught 2 times, probably it's been a year almost, where what took place before the foundation of the world. The reason why people couldn't grip that is because they have denied the power. See, when you deny the power, you deny the word. And I'm not talking about the word of the book. I'm talking about the word of the spirit. Hallelujah, which is a higher. Okay? When you deny the word, you deny the word that proceeds out of his mouth. Okay? So therefore, you denying his power. Okay? Let me explain to you. It makes more sense to me because people have to deny the power of Yah before they're able to continue to walk in what they are walking in, and what they continue to talk in what they are talking, what they continue to preach, what they continue to hear, what they continue, everything they continue to do, as if the word is the word as they know it, and as they've been taught it, and as they understand it through their own understanding, not through the understanding of the Ruach HaKodesh, but of their own. You see, their wisdom, their knowledge. But see, Ahaya has wisdom and he has knowledge. There's a big difference. So I sit back and I think everything that I've been looking at in the last few days has shown me loneliness. It has shown me how the power has been denied. That's why people can't see things for what it is. That's why they can't take on what is before them. It's because they have denied the power therein. Because when you deny the power therein, that means you don't have the fullness of the Ruach HaKodesh resting in you. Okay? I want to let you know that. When you deny the power, you deny the one that created all things from the beginning to the end. And when I say from the beginning to the end, everything you see is the power of my creator, Yah. It is his power that orchestrated this, that caused this to come forth and to be. But when we deny his power, it's because we want to substitute it for our power, our ways, our wisdom, our knowledge, our understanding. And with people who teaches on that level, which is 99.9, they are connected to the deceiver. They are all connected to the deceiver. And don't think that he didn't give the deceiver enough people to deceive. Oh, yes, he did. That's how the broad gate got broad. That's why he had to. The broad gate is broad, and he knows exactly what's going in it. Oh, yes, that's why it's broad. It's because it's leading, it's deceiving people to the capacity of its measure. You see? And everybody is going after wanting to be recognized. People thinking this is a battle between male and female. They think this is a battle between my page and their page. They think this is a battle between this prophet and this prophet. They think this is a battle between the flesh. Hallelujah. Ahia was standing back far distance and let flesh go up against flesh. He will not allow a battle to be about what he is about. See, and a lot of people thinking their battle is because they're chosen, or they're the elect, and they're the one that called, and they no. Your battle is flesh upon flesh. It is not spirit upon spirit, nor is it spirit upon flesh. Your battle is between you and another flesh, because people have gotten so personal in making this thing about them. They have surrounded people to get embedded in, okay, it's about me. You doing something toward me, my group, me. You saying it, baby. When is it ever, or will it ever? No, it won't be about that which is unseen. That's a true battle. But I thank the Most High that the battle between flesh and flesh has existed since the beginning of time with Cain and Abel. You see? So the battle of the flesh is not about the battle of the spirit. You see? And that's what they getting confused, because they have turned loose. They have let go spirit and truth a long time ago. And they think that everything surrounding their understanding, their wisdom, their knowledge, their teaching, their understanding, and they are playing a game with other flesh that don't even know truth. I was listening to my family member talk about another family member, and I wanted to expound on it in a way to let this individual know that this family member is short in places. So you really can't say anything about somebody that don't have it all. You see, you really can't really bring them to the point where they were born not having, short. Okay, the elevator don't go all the way up. Let's put it like that. You cannot make a person any better than they were born to be. You get what I'm saying? Or created to be. But we tend to, let me shut that down. Let me get we out of there. People tend to go after people that don't have spirit and truth, that don't have truth at all, and battle with them and think that they are the righteous and the others is unrighteous. Baby, you are unrighteous and they are too, because nothing you all are really battling is spirit and truth. You see? Because spirit and truth don't have to debate. Spirit and truth don't have to battle. So if Ahia is calling those to be elect and chosen on his behalf, let me tell you something. You will never find no one battling for truth, for righteous. when Yah'S are branded with righteous belief, faith, and fear, how dare they try to battle someone that doesn't have those? You have no reason to battle them because they lack so much till they are doomed. So why are you battling? Why are you debating? Why are you boasting over ever learning, never coming to the knowledge of the truth of the matter? You battling flesh on flesh, baby. You are not battling spirit on flesh. Because the brand of the Father is in you to stand on truth and truth alone. It doesn't need you. It does not need you to be fighting and buckling up and debating and charging and even judging the one that's already been judged. See, we don't understand. It's the high tower. When Yah'S sends the prophets and the prophetess, it's for the high tower, not the low tower. The low tower has no spirit and truth. Why are you battling someone who have no spirit and truth resting in them? Yah'S don't call his elects to do that. When they do that, it's because they're caught up in their it's not even the elects. It's flesh upon flesh. And they battling each other in the flesh because neither one has spirit and truth. You see what I'm saying? Spirit and truth don't need to be debated. Spirit and truth don't need to be battled. Not in the way that you see them still yet doing. And the Father brought it all to me in a form of, they have not my power. My power has been denied before them. They can't even hear my power. They can't see my power. They don't know my power. Because that's the part of me that has been denied. Because they saw fit that the power of Yah be denied. Especially in their teaching, in their comprehension, in their understanding, in their wisdom, in their knowledge holds no spiritual power. Only spiritual power is upheld is through those who have the wisdom of the Spirit, the knowledge of the Spirit, and the understanding of the Ruach HaKodesh. There's a big difference, because those who don't have is those who are the deceivers, and they deceive by their wisdom, their knowledge, of their understanding of the Bible and many other books. They still don't have spirit and truth. I sit back and I think about how the guys that I used to follow when I was in Atlanta, Georgia, and how they so far from truth. And I look at the time clock and I said, Father, the hour is near. We're running up on the minutes. And you mean they still for? He said they never been close. I said, Father, they ain't got time. They ain't gonna make it. Deborah, they never been close. Because they are so stuck on this male and female thing. That's one thing. Because see, what they didn't understand, through the power of Yah, he sees no male, no female. He sees no male or female. See, we don't understand the power of Yah is not our thoughts and our ways. It's beyond our thoughts and beyond our ways. That's that power they're denying. So they making it their ways. Women are not to speak. Women are not supposed to teach. Women are not supposed to lead. That's your way. Because man has told you that is the way it is and it was. But I called it out in the beginning when there was no sin on the earth as them. So cause he broke it in and told you him and her shut up and sit down, that's on you. That's going back to tell you the weight of Yah'S power weigh in from the beginning to the end. Now, if we decide to deny the power and want to take heed to these words of the flesh, This is why you see the broad gate has enlarged. Now the broad gate is broad. And you notice, have you all ever thought to pick up the book? And I know many of you are refusing to do that. That's another thing the Father was telling me. People are not reading and tarrying with him so he can give them the fullness in the spirit realm. He said they're not even picking up the book to read for themselves so that he can tarry with them. They got away from that. You see, and now it's pretty much too late. There's going to come a time where people going to wish that there was a Sister Deborah on this devil platform or anywhere to talk to. So get all the food in the spirit that you can, because after a while you're going to have to survive on what spirit and truth that rests in you, and be led by the light that rests in you. If you don't have no light, no spirit and truth that been fed to you, then you just out there, baby, because that's what time it is. These people are still living on flesh and blood. Have y'all ever thought to read where he said hell has enlarged in herself? Take verses up and take verses down from that and see who he's talking to. See, it's still a people who have denied spirit and truth, who have denied righteousness, who have denied any and everything to get another people deceive in their own interpretation. So Sister Deborah, I hope you got something out of that. And I say unto you, I'm on my way out. And I got to my location, and I will say to you, I will be back. So I hope you got something out of this. But my whole topic is surrounding, denying the power therein. That's where the Father said we are at, denying the power therein. Alrighty, shalom and shalom.